Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially... And the finish! He scored! And the game springs instantly to life. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in this.
Memphis Depay! Had everyone off their seats.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Oh, good interception. He's picked him out. And the counter is on. Hoists it forward. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Now he's wondering who wants it. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Lyon have 9 points in the bag already, the perfect start.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And he's going long. Aimed in towards... Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind. Lyon were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Nkunku. And here's Depay. It's on, has a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Turns and goes back. Plays it over to the other flank. Borrusia has set up one goal so far. Dijon have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Put paid to a promising move. Memphis Depay. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. It's Memphis Depay! The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Can he find a finish now? Shot at goal! And the follow-up! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Going for goal! And it's played forward. Richarlison. Memphis Depay. Beautifully done. Gets on the real chance! It's there!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're already into the second period. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nkunku. And it's Memphis Depay. It's a... He's had a shot! Goal! Lyon! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. It's a fabulous position. Hits one! It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Chambers, and he has been fouled there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's played forward. It's good defending, very good defending.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. So who's he picking out? Oh, the ball's come loose. Chooses to go back. Shoots! In it goes!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Goal! Lyon! And they've got their lead back.
Lyon are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Lyon take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he's there to clear it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Nkunku, forward it goes. Over to the left. Has a goal! He has done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Lovely goal, perfect. And there goes the final whistle. Lyon have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they... Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet. Perhaps very... Memphis Depay! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Lyon take the early advantage. Lyon were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Gets up to head it! He will be livid with himself.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Milner. Lyon unbeaten this season so far.
They are unbeaten, and they're a thrilling watch, they really are. I don't want to sound like a doom and gloom merchant here, but the offensive-defensive balance is all wrong. They can't keep scoring hatfuls of goals to win games, can they?
I suppose only time will tell. Mind you, it's terrific while it lasts. That intervention was very necessary. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Chambers. Nkunku. Richarlison. Now can he finish? It's one! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Richarlison. There's the through ball. Nkunku. And back to base. Chambers. Nkunku. Richarlison. Nkunku. Memphis Depay. Played into the middle. Nkunku. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Richarlison!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chambers plays it forward. He's had a shot! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Memphis Depay. Out towards the flank. Chambers. Nkunku. Milner. Richarlison. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think
Tries a shot!
that's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Lyon take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Strasbourg come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Could be a shapes to shoot! Oh my word, that is fantastic! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look...
And he has been fouled there. Foot in. Memphis Depay. Oh, extraordinary.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra-sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Nkunku. Has a pop! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Back to the keeper and go again. Milner. Averted for now. Nkunku. Shot at goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Done very well to intervene. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. Lyon have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Cleared away. Milner. He'll hit it! Always going over the top.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
All the way back and they start again. Chambers. Cuts it out. Well played, he saw that coming. Four added minutes on the board. Nkunku. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Lyon come into this game having taken all 3 points in their opener. Just what was needed to get the campaign off to the smooth start they wanted. Their boss has been keen to point out in his press conference that they must remain focused, and that focus is something they should be able to keep because the position is clear. Perform now as they did first up, and they would be in the frame for pole position in this group. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start. And even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be, keep aiming high. Why not up for some swagger, in parts at least? I think they're capable of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm going to pick...
And the shot! They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Lyon didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Richarlison. Memphis Depay. And it's Memphis Depay! It's broken loose. Pellegrini desperately wants to get on the end of this. Richarlison. Richarlison! Really well taken goal.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Brandt drives it forward. Anthony Lopez will lay claim to that. Played out to the right. Across the field it goes. Let's put a stop to that. Lucas Piszczek. Played in with accuracy. Chambers does well to read it and intercepts. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Richarlison. Oh, shooting chance! Trying to get there. He can get that clear. Milner. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. Turns and goes back. Hits one! Strong punch. That's not going to make it. Out to the right. Richarlison! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Chip through, and help's available out wide. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, nice touch. This could fall anywhere! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Witsel. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Lyon head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. The game right on edge. And the game has already resumed here.
Lyon clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45...
Goes for goal! Goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that, and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Lyon take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Witsel. Over to the left. Peleg. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Richarlison absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And it's Memphis Depay. Oh, what a... Richarlison! And in it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Lyon are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Lyon 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Cleared without complication. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Memphis Depay. It has got through to him. Richarlison is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Richarlison! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
The changes then in quick succession. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He gets past his man. Richarlison! And that would have been game, set and match.
Richarlison should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him. Nkunku.
Oh, it's Memphis Depay. He's got it. It's Memphis Depay! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now the difference is 3. Memphis Depay.
Memphis Depay really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Royce going through. Got a sight of goal here. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, the defence got the better of him. This real chance! It's anyone, and they've been caught out here. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Lyon really could have done without this. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
So is this the start of a comeback? That intervention was very necessary. Four added minutes on the board. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, good interception. Richarlison. Oh, good take in a good area. Has a pop! They've scored! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. He snaffles his third, and that will be the final act. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical...